Hey, this is Joe from Joe's PC. Hey, today we are going to be installing a media dashboard. It's a 5.25 inch slot. It's going to go into the front of this computer right here. And one of these slots, there's a DVD drive. I'm going to be putting it right above the DVD drive here. Yeah, so I'm going to walk through here. I'm going to do the open box first here and show you what's inside. Ordered online. Actually came from China. Took about 2 weeks to get here. And wrapped pretty good here. Looks like we got some software, the actual device. We've got software. We've got a cable for power, so you can hook up any hard drive without opening the computer to do it. And also some screws. No manual, nothing like that. So you just have to figure out how to do it yourself here. It's all wrapped up here in plastic. Let's see if I take a plastic here. Check out and see how nice it is. Alright, well, this is what it looks like here. It's got a bunch of ports on it. It's got two USB 3.0. It's got a multi-card reader. It's got a SATA port, an eSATA port, an LED light there, the power for SATA, and a power on-off switch. And on the back it's got all sorts of cords you're going to have to plug in here. Like we've got two SATA ports, a USB 2.0 or 2.1, power, and some other weird funny looking cord here. This is PCIe. Oh, it must plug into the PCIe slot, which I have one right there, the little port here. Actually, I got two of them here, one here and one here. Sorry about the lighting. Yeah, so that's how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and take off the front of my computer here and slide it in, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so I got it slid in here, right here in the top. Got the first slot open, then I got this drive, empty slot, DVD drive. So if you look, I took the front faceplate off, as you can tell. This is the faceplate that actually goes on, so it's going to go in the middle slot here. Just got to pop it out of the front of the case. So next thing I'm going to do is I got to put the screws in. Here's a screw here and a screw, two screws there, and one screw on this side. Once I put those in, I'll show you what to do next. So right now I just have all the wires hanging here. Alright, so I went ahead and put the screws in. There's two there, one screw here, and I had one other screw, the fourth screw, but actually the head of it is a Phillips, but there's still metal on the inside of it. You probably can't see, sorry about that. But inside the actual screw there's actually metal, so the screwdriver can't even go in there. So I got one dud screw, but I only needed to use three, so that's fine, don't have to worry about that other one. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and wire up this big mess here. Just gonna hook all these in. So like the eSATA is gonna plug into the eSATA port, which is on the back of the computer, as you can see, right there. One of the last red one here. So I'm gonna see if I can fish that through. Otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna end up using that because I don't use the eSATA. But the regular SATA I will be using, so I'll hook that one up. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug some of these in, and then I'll show you how it looks. Alright, so I went ahead and hooked them all up. I got cable management right here going on. Let's see, get some light in here. See the cables here, they all go over the place. Pretty much this one here goes into the PCI Express, something I can't think of the exact name right now. But that's where that one went. Then we had to get some power, so I had to add into my power supply here and our power source, and that is on this side right here. It plugs in to this big mess of cords, plugs in for power. Then I also got one for USB, which is that second blue one here from the left, right there. And let's see what else. Oh, I had to plug into the SATA, which I plug into the back of the SATA ports here, because the SATA port's plugged into the side. So I had to plug the cord into there, so you can't really see it, but it's plugged into there. So I got everything hooked up, and that's what it looks like again on the front. I'm going to go ahead and pop out the front thing out of my cover. filler and put that in, and then I'll show you what it looks like after that. Alright, it snapped on the front, and as you can see there is a gap here. You can see inside of the computer, so I'm going to have to take out the screws here on the side and move them to another slot and make sure that they fit where this is sticking out to fit the case. Alright. Alright, so I went ahead and took the screws on the side. As you can see, I can only put one in, but I put that screw in there and it is now flush. See, it fits in there perfect. So it is all lined up, and I was able to put the screw here on the other side as well. So we are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and hook in the power and hook up all my cords and boot the computer up, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Alright, so it looks pretty sweet here. Alright, hey, I am on my computer here, and as you can see, I just turned my computer on and it is installing drivers, and as you could tell, the universal serial bus USB controller, there's no driver found yet, so I have to go in and correct that in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and let these finish here. PCI standard, PCI to PCI bridge. It's searching for pre-configured drivers, so wait and see what happens there. Those are trying to search the computer for the drivers for the last two, which is the PCI standard, PCI to PCI bridge, and generic storage device, USB device. And once those finish, we'll test all the ports and make sure they work, and we should be good to go. And like I said before, it's got a multi-card reader, so you can do SD cards and that sort of stuff, micro SD card slot as well. It's got a SATA port on it, it's got USB 3.0, and it's got the power for the SATA, so you don't have to open your computer to hook up a drive, which is pretty nice. Let's see, what else does it have? That's pretty much it. There's a power switch as well to turn the power on and off to send power to the hard drive that you're hooking up to it, which normally is the hard drive would go inside the computer, but with this little device you can hook up a hard drive from the internal, so it'd be an internal hard drive, and you can hook it up as an external, but it's not set up to do that all the time. You know, just temporarily transfer files, which is fine. So that's how far we got so far, and I see that it's still searching, so this could take a while. It depends on your computer speed. So far it looks pretty near my computer. It's black, so it matches the rest of my computer shell, and so far I'm happy with it. As long as everything works, I'll be all set. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for a second here as this finishes the drivers, and if something comes up I'll show you what I did. I put the disk in the drive, and now I am, the CD that came with the software, it's got all the drivers, because it looks like a couple of drivers weren't able to be found, so I am running the disk now to get the rest of those drivers. So I'm going through the setup here and installing the software, and hopefully this will fix all the problems with the drivers. Alright. So I'm going through here one at a time, installing each one. Keeps telling me, still giving me the error saying that the drivers aren't coming through, but I am installing the software here, and hopefully it corrects it. We will find out soon enough. Alright, so let's see, that driver is working. There it is. And let's open up my computer and see, our computer, since I'm on Windows 7, and it doesn't show any of the other, well, it shows one drive here, F. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plug in a flash drive here. Into the first USB port, and let's see if it recognizes it. Yep, it just popped up here as Kingston G, which is good. Just going to close that, and I am going to eject it, and then I'm going to try the next USB port. Make sure that one works. Plugging into my second USB port, and it popped up again here. There's a popping up on my second screen, so I had to drag it over. Seeing it still was working, so that one shows up. And if I go inside, yeah, I can see everything inside. I'm going to eject it. So for sure the USB ports work. The card reader, I don't have a memory card with me currently right now, so I had to test that another time. But it looks like it all works here on my Windows 7 computer, which is very good. And the SATA port will work for sure, because that's just, you know, it's just plugging into the SATA port on the motherboard, and then it's just coming into this box, so that should work without a problem. The only thing that may not work is the card reader, but we'll find out. That just plugs into one of the USB slot or USB ports on the motherboard, so that should work as well. So it looks like everything on this device works correctly. Alright, so that's it for this one, and that was a 5.25 inch media dashboard. It's a multi-function front panel I/O ports, all-in-one USB 2.0 media card reader, and it's a cool panel. Alright, very good. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.